going on, guys? Killer Trades here. Hey, sorry I haven't been too active on this channel. I just recovered from, I don't know if it was like a stomach virus, food poisoning from this like delicious ceviche that I had. I don't know what it was, but it brought me down for like 2 days and it freaking sucked. But here we are today on this gloomy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. If you celebrate, if not, hey, it's all good. But nonetheless, after I'm done with this, I'm gonna go and get me some nice, beautiful flowers for my wife at home, who's taking care of my baby and being the most amazing mother and wife she can be. Shout out to the wifey. But we're gonna kick off this video with some amazing news that I found very interesting while I was at the gym. Financial news, of course. So without further ado, let's get into it. I just noticed that one of my white hairs, is sticking out massively out of my mustache, and I apologize for that. I'm just getting old, I guess. Nonetheless, I welcome it. All right, so here we go, guys. Stocks rallied on Thursday on a string of strong quarterly results. Here's some fresh data on prices that took the sting out from Wednesday's extremely high CPI report. Now, I know it says that stocks rallied on Thursday, and today, it just doesn't look like that. Today, it looked like we were having another rally in the morning, but we weren't. Stocks started coming down, and it looks like they might be recovering. Honestly, if you ask me, it's all just a huge game of, the stock market goes up, people take the profits, which brings the stocks down, and once they see it come down a lot, they buy in again, and it's just a cycle, right? So if you ask me, the best way to not be, a victim of the cycle is to just continue to dollar cost average on a timely basis. So like every week, every month, every quarter, put some money in and forget about it, right? The more you worry about what the stock market does day by day, hour by hour, the more you're gonna panic and the more you're gonna probably miss out on stuff if you panic. So regardless, if we continue, the S&P 500, the Nasdaq 100, and the Russell 2000 all advance more than 1%. These are some kind of a sad news if you ask me. President's Day, not because it's President's Day, but because the U.S. stock markets will be closed on Monday. I hate that. It's like a bittersweet because who doesn't like a long weekend? But at the same time, we won't get to play the stock market. Here we go. Tech companies, are they bitter rivals or close companions? I thought this was kind of interesting. It's getting trickier to tell. Take Reddit and Google, for example, a brief overview of their relationship. So it's like a little cycle if you ask me. Google perhaps noticing that increasingly when people are searching on Google, they append the word Reddit to the end of their query. Pays Reddit to access its data so it can train its AI models. It didn't seem to bother Reddit much that this deal effectively made their search relationship exclusive. Sorry, I kind of tongue twisted there towards the end. But Reddit knows Google's history of fickle algorithm changes. I mean, who doesn't, right? We all know how Google plays this business. Perhaps worried about being algorithm dumped, as others have been, it launched Reddit Answers, an AI-powered on-platform search tool in late 2024. And so it came to pass. On Wednesday, Reddit blamed a tweak to Google's search algorithm for its disappointing growth in daily active users when it reported its fourth quarter results, sparking a slide in its shares. I mean, it's not just Google and Reddit. Apple, which is playing the AI field in China, is working with both Baidu and Alibaba. Apple's also been playing the field at home, offloading some of its Apple Intelligence capabilities to OpenAI's ChatGPT rather than keeping its AI exclusively in-house. Apple has also discussed partnering with other AI companies like Google. And just this week, Apple said it was getting back together with Elon Musk's X and resumed advertising on the platform, on the social media platform. If you guys remember, it was a big deal. I can't remember how long ago. It might have been months ago. It might have been close to a year ago, where there was this big thing going on where Elon took over Twitter and eventually changed the name to X. There was some dispute going on about Apple and its advertising and all this other crap. But hey, they resumed advertising on X. So there you go. The takeaway: everyone wants to have the best AI functionality now and in the future. sadly, those different time frames is causing big tech caps to develop tricky relationships that demand they sometimes behave as fierce competitors and other times as closest companions. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? So here's some other news. Carmies, sorry about that. So this is the guy from Bear. If you guys don't know, there's a show, I believe it's on like Hulu or FX or something like that. It's called The Bear. His tattooed arms may no longer be the most distinctive ones in the kitchen. With fast food brands facing 150% annual takeover rates, they're turning to Miso's AI-powered kitchen robot Flippy to boost profits up to 4x and curb labor shortages. This is crazy if you ask me. Miso is already a leading force in the kitchen AI and automation with 150k plus hours, sorry about that, of experience for brands like Jack in the Box. I think the adrenaline from the gym is still in me. That's why I'm struggling to read this. Now, they're manufacturing Flippy Fry Station, a robot 50% smaller and 2 times faster than its predecessor. Its first small-scale production run sold out in 7 days, and that's sellouts just to start. In 2025, Miso's ready to scale and targeting 170 plus US fast food brands in need a potential $4 billion annual revenue opportunity. That is amazing. So here we go. More news. Sony stunned yesterday, sending the stock over 5% after the release of earnings report that revealed the PlayStation 5 has hit 75 million total sales, showing that fears may be misplaced about an end of the era of console domination. Sony moved 9.5 million PlayStation 5 units during the holiday season. And while that's still behind the pace set by its predecessor, the PS4, it's not all that far behind. At some point in its product lifecycle, the PS4 has sold 76.7 million units, so we're talking about a little over 2% more. Console skeptics need not only to look at the sales data from last year to see that the narrative may be less about the future of console gaming in general than about the future of one console specifically. So the key point is Sony sold out an excellent 20.2 million units of the PS5 in 2024, Nintendo 11.5 million on the Switch, and Microsoft 5 million units-ish in 2024, which is not that great. I can't believe that the Switch sold out way more than Microsoft's Xbox. Wow. It's also worth noting that, at least in the US, the Nintendo Switch is usually someone's second console. 71% of Switch owners have another gaming system, meaning it's tough to say that Sony is in head-to-head competition with Nintendo in the console wars, though Sony is developing a handheld console too. Takeaway is Sony's strong fourth quarter, 60% better than the same holiday season as the year before, even delivered a pretty decisive rebuke to skeptics of the health in the console business. That success is, if anything, puts a spotlight on the state of Microsoft's Xbox business. If you ask me, I'm excited for not only the Switch coming up with a new console, or Nintendo rather, but Sony's as well. I think the one that Sony's going to come out with is going to remind me of my days playing the PSP console, while I was on employment with my buddies. I think it's just going to hit it home for me. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, those are some interesting news that I found. That I read about while I was at the gym, and I figured you guys would appreciate it. Thank you for watching, guys. Remember, keep dollar cost averaging, keep investing. Until next one. Take care.